Welcome to another of our Hazard Call how-to video webinars. In this edition, we're going to be exploring Community Call, which is a brand new feature that we debuted in early 2020 that lets you enhance the way that you send your community broadcasts. A lot of you have been using community broadcasts to great effect. Pull out your phone, send out a text message, all the residents get it. The challenge, of course, is that not all of your residents have smartphones or cell phones. Some of them don't. They're still relying on a landline phone, and so they won't get your text messages. That's why we developed Community Call, to fill in the gaps, to let you send those kinds of messages to your landline residents. And so that's basically what it does. It lets you record a message with a separate app that you put on your phone in addition to the regular Hazard Call app, and then you record that message and send it out. It'll show up as a phone call. It'll cause a rotary phone to ring, a regular landline phone to ring, or a cell phone. So either way, any of your residents can hear this specific message. But it is designed to be targeted to a specific resident population. You don't want to send these phone calls to everybody, maybe just the folks who don't have access to the smartphone. And so it is an add-on feature. It is not part of your standard Hazard Call account. You'll need to contact us at the end of this session. Either email us or call us to find out how to add that to your account. So one of the things that you're going to do or need to be able to do if you do use Community Call is you're going to have to create a list first of residents who you want to send these recorded messages to. That way you're not sending it out to everybody, just a targeted group. So if you have not reviewed the video that we made about lists, go back and check for that on our resource page and refresh yourself, or just get in touch with us and we can help walk you through setting up the list that you need. All right, so what we're going to do today is we're going to explain how you would install this companion app on your phone. We're going to actually record a message, and we're going to send a message. So to install the companion app, again, you first want to talk with us about adding this feature to your account. Once you do that, our customer service will activate this feature on your account, and they activate it by sending you a text message inviting you to install the app on your phone. So what you're going to do is you're going to install this app, but you're going to make it a bookmark or a shortcut on your home screen. And the way you'll do it will depend on the type of phone you have. If you've never done this before, you've never created a shortcut, there are a couple of steps, and we want to walk you through it. And we'll show you how to do it, whether you have an Android phone or an iPhone. We'll start with the Android. You want to click on the link that we send you. And when you do that, it'll open up the app on your phone, and you'll see three dots in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Go ahead and tap on that, and you'll see the option to add it to the home screen. So go ahead and select Add to Home Screen. And now you'll follow the prompts to give the app a name. Call it Community Call. We really recommend you do that so that you can tell what it is. And then you'll add it to the home screen, and it'll show up. We recommend that when the icon appears, you move it so that it's next to where you already have Hazard Call on your phone. That way you'll know that they go together, and you'll be able to find them easily. So that's how you install this companion app if you have an Android phone. Now let's go over the steps for installing the app if you have an iPhone. So again, the same kind of process in that we will send you that link. You click on the link that we send you. It will open up on your phone, and you'll see at the bottom a little box with an arrow at the top. You want to click on that box, and it will give you the option to add to the home screen. So go ahead and select Add to Home Screen. And again, the same kind of process. You'll give it a name. We recommend you call it Community Call. And then you will add it to your home screen. Click on Add, and it will appear as an icon. We again recommend that you move it so that it's right next to your Hazard Call icon that's already on your phone. So that's the easy way to put the companion app on your phone. So now that the app is on your phone, it's time to record a message. And before you do it, we want you to think a little bit about what you're going to do, why you're recording this message. The example we're going to show is for a water outage. That's one of the most common uses that people have for our Hazard Call messaging. So you want to make your recording for this message that's going to go to the landline folks very generic. That way you can just open up the app and send it to that group, and don't have to keep re-recording it each time with specific details. In other words, you don't have to say the water will be off from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and then, the water will be off next Tuesday. You don't want to be so specific. You want to be more generic. That way you can use this message over and over and over again. And you can have a small library of messages that you create like this that are generic and are reusable. So again, think about what you want to say, maybe even write it down, practice it a little bit, time yourself so that you know that you can get this done very quickly and easily. If you're not real familiar with recording messages, this can take a long time if you don't take this first step to kind of plan it out. All right, so let's say that you've got your message in mind, you're ready to record the message, open up the app and select Manage Recordings. A little window will come up and it'll say Record Message, and you click on that. A submenu of options comes up where you can look at past messages, stop recording, save the message. We haven't recorded anything yet, so we're going to hit Record Message. Once we do, you'll see a countdown timer, and that will let you know that you've started the recording. So this is where, again, practicing ahead of time, knowing how long it's going to take. So here's a sample message that you might want to record. This is an important message from your community manager. We apologize, but the water is going to be out temporarily. We're working hard to get it fixed, and we apologize for any inconvenience. When it's back on, we'll let you know. Again, thank you for your patience while we fix this problem. Okay, you see how that's a very short message. It gets all the points in. You know about a problem. You're working to fix the problem. You ask for their patience. So that's something that you would always say, whether it was going to be off from 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock or whatever the time window was. The essence of that message is the same. All right, so once you finish recording it, you want to hit Stop Recording, and you'll see a little play button so you can listen to it and hear it. And if you don't like it, just re-record it, okay? So you've got the way to do that. And now that you've got a message that you like, you want to save and give it a name. In this case, we'll call it Water Outage. Okay, so that'll be the name of the message. That's an evergreen message that's going to go to your landline residents. All right, and once you've got several of these in there, you can always go back in and delete them, rename them, and do whatever you need to do with them. All right, so now that you've recorded your message, you're going to make a test call. Make sure it works. You don't want to send it out and go, oops, it didn't sound right, or have a problem like that. So from the main menu, you select Make Test Call. You're going to pick the message that you just recorded, water outage. If you have a bunch of messages, you'll see all of them listed. But in this case, we only have one. So select water outage. And then you'll select the phone number you want to send this to and click on Do a Test Call. And generally within about 10 seconds, the phone will ring and you can hear what the message sounds like. If you like it, great. Then you know that this is a message you're ready to send out to your residents for real. So let's go ahead and do that. Again, from the main menu, we'll select Voice Broadcast to Lists. All right, we're going to send a voice broadcast to a specific list. When we select that, up will come the message that we want to use. In this case, the water outage message. You'll see the lists that you've created. All right, so if you haven't created any lists, again, you want to go back to the video that we produced earlier that shows you how to make a list. You'd make a landline list, for instance, and put all the people who have landlines in that list. And then you will go ahead and send voice broadcasts. And it's a confirmation screen letting you know that you are going to send this to your community. You're going to send it to the landline list, and you're going to send the message water outage. Okay? And again, you can check the emergency box if you need it to go out immediately. Otherwise, it'll go out between the hours of 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. All right. And then once it has been sent out, you'll get a confirmation that the voice broadcast has been started. Now you might want to just do a spot check with some of your landline folks. Hey, did you get that recorded message I sent you? And once again, our messages do come from the 866 number. So it's important that your landline residents answer it if they have some kind of caller ID or something even on their landline, that they should answer it even though it comes from an 866 number. It is your message that you've recorded coming to them. All right, so that's pretty much all that you need to know. You need to install the companion app, record a message, and then send a message. Fairly simple once you put the app on your phone and become familiar with making these recordings. All right, we want to thank you for watching this video. And again, remind you that if you want to add this feature to your HazardCall account, because it is an add-on, you want to contact either Elizabeth Painter, our customer service manager, or myself, Gene Norman, at the email addresses that you see on the screen. We thank you for taking the time to watch these videos. And don't forget, we've got some others that we've done in our how-to series. Please check our resource page. And we thank you for being a HazardCall client.